Purple, it's like it's an interesting shade of purple.
All right, hey, I think we're good.
All right. Purple Toad just got on base. I was just telling everyone how much I love Purple Toad.
Cool.
Daisy can't make it under that one, but Super doesn't turn around on the base path, so it's effectively the same out as it would have been otherwise, except now Toadsworth is on first. Now it's DK up to bat into PD, so last go-around I think PD didn't quite make anything happen, but we'll see if something happens this time. That's punched into left field. Yeah, once again, it's like we talked about the fielding. I feel like Benny having green bones in left field. I've been talking a lot about dry bones today because I think Dry Bones is a very good character offensively and a very bad character defensively. That's my thesis statement.
No, I agree with that. I mean, people back in the day used to try to fit him in at the middle infield because he has sliding catch.
Yeah.
But
I suppose.
The problem is that.
Oh
my God! Oh no!
Oh no!
You hate to see it.
Benny has to take a lap after that one. First and third, and that's an easy thing to biff.
Yeah.
You can very quickly just throw it the wrong way, and the runner can move, and Super gets a quick run out of a base throwing blunder from Benny.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, that's basically as the worst possible outcome in that pickle that you could have gotten.
Yeah,
is that both runners cross.
Sucks,
to
the next base.
You got to just kind of keep on pushing from there. You know, I mean, Super off to an early lead here, after only 2 innings, but
gets Benny's Bowser to push into a ground out. So good stuff here. Again, Benny's got this Bowser Bro core, which you look at on any other stadium, and you're like, Bowser Bro is like one of the best combos of 2 characters in the game. But here it can be really volatile because you actually have to really line it up with Bowser.
Yeah.
And of course, Bro is Bro. But Benny flying out there after not really making it happen with either of Bowser or Bro. And now it is Yoshi's chance for Super.
Pretty good hit there. Sleepy in the chat asking who chose Garden. So Super, Sleepy asking that. Super is the home team here, so that must have been Super. Interesting. Yeah. Before we figured out that the commentary wasn't working, we were talking about how we don't really get to see Garden that much because most players insta-ban it and because they don't like it.
Yeah, or they don't ban it under the assumption that the other person will pick it. I've done that many times.
I think that's usually how it ends up getting picked is because they're like, well, we're obviously not going to play Garden, so I might as well ban Castle. And then the other player just goes Garden.
Super rounded the base there with Yoshi, and Benny threw home and then gave a glare at Super, and Super gave a little cheeky grin.
Yeah.
So the lovely little things about in-person baseball. Speaking of base running here, Super really pushing his luck with Yoshi right now. But Benny having none of it. Benny's just saying, I'm gonna do what the CPU does, which is I'm just gonna run you back every time. And that is a really acceptable strategy, especially after, again, earlier you really messed it up.
I mean, when it's Super running the base paths with Yoshi, honestly, running them back, going back every single time is a pretty acceptable strategy.
But here's what Super's doing, and I don't want to say it too loud, just to make sure it doesn't get overheard.
Yeah.
But I mean, an amazing star hit by Toadsworth to score that Yoshi after all this. But basically, every time Super stole home, Benny threw a ball, and so then he just got a 4-pitch walk effectively. After going down 0-2 in the count. So you can use steals in a certain way to kind of manipulate what your opponent is doing, which I think
it throws them off. Exactly,
is something that Super is really on top of that I don't necessarily see a lot of other top players doing.
Yeah.
It really worked to his advantage there. Got an extra run for him.
Yeah. I have to wonder what the idea of the steal there was in the first place. I mean, Yoshi was on third. I mean, a clean base hit or even a sac fly, Yoshi's scoring regardless.
No, but it led to Toad
I get that.
walked.
No, I definitely get that, and maybe that was the idea, but what was the idea for the first?
Oh yeah,
attempt,
I have no idea. Super's just being cheeky.
The 2, 3, and 4 I get because you noticed it was a ball, but I don't know. I think Super just loves stealing. That must
Absolutely,
be it.
and again, as a melee. Ooh.
Wow.
That I think might be caught, but no, it's Mario diving off the wall, and I think that's Benny getting a little triple for himself here, or Super. That's Super getting a little triple for himself.
Quick throw, not able to cut it there. Unfortunately, Daisy and Peach, while they have quick throw, they have the weakest throwing arms in the game.
Oh, and that's caught for a double play.
Wow.
Wow. So Super's big hit with PD counting for nothing here. That's the garden effect, is that sometimes.
Yeah, early dive gets it.
Yeah,
yep, there you go.
Lovely 3 up, 3 down in a roundabout way there.
Yeah.
And I was on a train of thought and I forget what it was, but something about PD. Yeah, that
garden
triple.
effect.
Yeah, the garden effect being that would have been a dinger on any other stadium, but it didn't score for a run there, even off PD getting to third base. So good little hold down there from Benny, as he now has another chance to really get a little rally going, but his star is a little early there. All right.
Bones trying to make it happen. Goes foul, though.
Yeah. His last 2 stars, he just burned this at bat, only just to get a slap.
I don't like that, just because there's nobody on base.
Yeah.
I get the idea of, like, you know, you have 2 stars, right, and you're thinking, like,
get something going.
Like, maybe I can get someone on base, and then Bowser's coming up. I assume that was the idea. But, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of starring for the sake of starring, like, oh, let me just get something going. You know, I think you should aim to get the most value out of the limited stars that you do have. Right?
A third commentator has just hit the booth.
Uh-oh.
Hey guys. Oh, that is nuked. What's up, guys? It's Crit Nick, baby.
Woo, Crit Nick on the mic.
What's up?
The Nick Heck Cokes trio.
I just saw my my barrel batter opponent commentating by himself over here. I didn't even realize Coke was on the mic.
You beat me, and then I had to go back over and try again, and then I had one really good one, and then you came over and you're like, you're not about to beat me right now, are you? Also, Benny now getting his second run, which is really important because, just getting on the board right now is the name of the game, and Benny really invested some stars to make this an inning at the beginning, and now we're getting base running shenanigans. Not quite. Base running in Mario Baseball. What do you think about it? Do you do it, both of you?
I definitely run the bases. Do I get silly on the bases?
My God! Wow. That was just a pure steal. That was no turning around. Super takes a moment to see what Benny's about to do. It doesn't matter in the end, but takes a moment, and Benny just keeps running. That was pretty swag.
Yeah, that was nice. No, listen, great base running can separate or can score you just extra runs for pretty much no reason.
Yeah, that happened earlier this game. Super stole home 4 times in a row, and Benny threw 4 balls in a row, and so he got a free walk out of it, basically. It was pretty swag.
In this game?
In this game.
That's
then his next batter was Toadsworth, and he just slapped in the run from third. It was very swag. But in the meantime, no 3 up, 3 down for Super. He makes good contact on that Luigi bat, and
Luigi stars off, man. What do you think? What do you think of Luigi?
Luigi, he can do it. Oh my God.
He's safe.
Wow, just a raw perfect steal there, just makes it. And I mean, Super is having the same idea that we did, which is maybe he'll throw a bunch of balls, and now Benny's throwing a bunch of strikes. So really, either they're listening to me talk about this, or the dynamic has just affected them. Oh my God! And Super's on third.
And Benny's upset. That was ridiculous.
Oh my God! King Boo almost making that play. But the way I like to think about everything in Mario Baseball, great strikeout there, by the way, is that it didn't even matter that Luigi was on third because you struck him out. He didn't score. So who cares?
But here's the thing: if he drops a single, then it really does matter.
Yeah. It's true. But you gotta see the outcome and then be like, oh.
Surprised I got through. I felt like Yoshi might just make that play.
Yeah, and Super has a stacked little Yoshi Birdo middle infield that really can make some stuff happen. And we saw Donkey Kong on third making some plays. 3K, as I like to call him.
Yeah, baby. Yoshi and Birdo infield, not something I see a lot in the Dinger City zone, but it's been happening to me all night today, all day.
And once you have the double Dino middle infield, It is like, I was about to say it's like heroin.
Why?
Why? You just get addicted. You're like, I want double dino all the time because you just get one tongue catch and then one suck catch, and you're like, this is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
And then you never want to go back. But right now, the tongue catch is going to turn, oh! And there's the chem. That's the other little hidden part of it. But nice little one out for Super there. And Bunting in a run, but there's a laser! Oh no, the laser from Donkey Kong on third base stops Benny from scoring, and now
that's tough.
He burns his 1 star. And now it's a really tricky spot, but I mean, Benny has burned some stars on Bones and then had some good slaps to make up for it. But yeah, this little throw from third to home is really scary, as we just saw. Magic Koopa. This is a really pivotal at bat because it's 2 outs, so if he doesn't get on, the inning's over. He's stranded 3 runners on base. But if he does get on, it's Bowser. So big stuff.
And that could be. Yeah, he heavy superstone that same pitch. That's in.
That is
and
in
it's a hit.
Play.
Okay. Here we go.
It is a 3-run ball game. Magic Koopa making a lovely little slap, and now it's Bowser, bases juiced,
big moment
with Bones on.
Big moment.
Of course, it is Garden, so anything could happen with this Bowser hit. But I mean, look at that. That looked like it was gone if it was on the right frame. But Boo doing a
say that about
pitch.
most things.
It's true. Oh, that's a ballsy throw from Super to put down the strike in the 0-2 count, but it gets Benny looking, and Super gets himself out of a really tricky situation. It's bottom of the 6th now, and it's Super's turn to kind of put some hits on because it's despite the score, it's been Benny scoring more recently, which does make it. Wow, yeah, look at that. It might be a double.
We going 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
wow.
No smash throw might have actually been the difference there. And a lovely little like extra base hit. Super's been also doing that really well, just like turning singles into doubles on this stadium because it's really hard. And I mean, now Toadsworth might score. No. But yeah, turning base hits into extra base hits has been another MO of Super.
I guess the stadium's so big. That if you put it into the corners there, yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought of it like that. I just hate the stadium because it's too big.
Yes, absolutely.
I like hitting
PD
dingers.
slap. Knock it.
Oh, no!
I fell victim to this earlier this tournament, trying to throw behind on Super, but he just keeps running. Like why turn around there, you know? You try and make the read, but it doesn't work out. But
that's a
Super, Super keeps scoring off this running.
Tough way for your pitcher to get knocked out of the game. Too.
Also,
it was not your pitcher's fault.
Also, very that.
Run not allowed by your pitcher.
Oh my God! I thought that might have been an out at first.
That
which would have been insane.
Put that in the tape. That was a ridiculous match.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Dude, what comes after that in that meme? I don't even remember.
Legalize nuclear bombs. I don't know. Something like that.
Different one. I like that one a lot, though. Legalize nuclear bombs. Dude, that was sick.
My PD Piranha definitely, I think.
All right, here we go. Big moment for Bernard.
Yeah. We're listening to Baltor plug Project Rio over the big mic, which shouts out.
Shout out Project Rio.
Absolutely. There's so much, like, so many stats and so many things that you can find out through it, and also just, like, it's a beautiful engine for net play as well.
That's right.
And, yeah, it's a really, really cool thing. And right now, it's recording 1 KB flyout. The camera went out, but you're not missing much. Benny and Super up there. Benny with the backwards hat, Super with the forwards hat. And he's looking for the lean on pitch 1, but not going to find it. That's another thing that Super does really well, is just like, if you ever throw inside to him, he will get plunked with certain characters. It's like Noki and PM and Luigi a little bit.
He's got a big ass.
He sure does. And when he gets hit by a pitch, his ass is just like up in the air. Very classic. But nobody's making that play. The kind of weaker middle infield from Benny means that big. Perfect steal.
Perfect steal, and it's going to make a difference. We're moving to third base.
Yeah. That's like touching boobies or something, moving to third base. Sorry.
What the hell?
You know, like, oh my God, the pick. Oh my God. Benny presses B. And now Toad is on third, and wow. That's just, that's crazy. I know somebody in chat is going "huh" at me just now. I'm almost sure of it. Anyway, it's Super continuing to kind of pile on his lead here, which is exactly what the Super fans want to see. Charge pitch is tough against heavies, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't. The King.
Oh, but that's crushed.
Oh my God! It's destroyed off the wall.
Off the wall, and PD is sliding in for a double, and he's trying to send DK home, but
no way, he's safe, dude. No way.
Benny is losing his mind at Super's base running, just a little bit, just a little.
Should be a play. Oh, Daisy can't make it. Mario picks that one up quick though. 3-11, and dare I say, Super63 is running away with this young talent.
The game-ending run is on first base. I don't want to will that into existence, but it is there, and a good boost lap can really score Birdo from first, but
not gonna this time.
Yeah, an acceptable boost lap puts Birdo on second. And once again, it's the game-ending run here, as Super is really just having a dominant run through this tournament. Quick throw, though. Makes a double play.
Yeah, listen, I'll tell you what. I've seen Benny score probably 100 runs today over the course of his games. There weren't that many games. Like,
absolutely has the capability of being a total offensive powerhouse, and that's what he has to remember as he's got 2 innings left to score 9 runs. It's totally doable, even though the double dino middle infield will certainly give him a run for it. Yeah, Yoshi on shortstop is just going to scoop up a lot of plays like those. But that's a great stop from Wario.
Excellent stop. All right, we got a guy on looking at Daisy here.
Yeah, into what I believe is the top of Benny's lineup. Bones. Oh, no jump from DK.
Love it.
Yeah, the top of Benny's lineup, which is Bones, Madge, and then I think Bowser Bro.
You let off with Green Bones.
Maybe. He could also be the 9-hitter. I'm not sure. I tuned into this game late, so I DK. But that's down for a single, and now the bases are juiced for No Star Madge. No Star Madge into Bowser, so a crucial at-bat here, but it is a fly out. Gets a little too much high traj. But it's Bowser to do a lot here. Cut the lead from what's it right now? 9? No, cut the lead from 9 to 5. Well, that's crushed.
It's landing. That's going to be a few runs. 1 comes across. 2 comes across. Here comes the third, and there it is. 6-12 in this ball game. And if you ever thought that Benny was out of this game, you are ridiculous.
It still takes 1 more for, oh my God,
what
that
might
be 2.
What did you just say?
Wow.
Viva Pizza Santa Maria. That's another dig off our Benny. This game is 1 Grand Slam away from being tied. Top of the 8th. 2 outs.
All of
oh my God!
Mario Baseball is a game of momentum, and the momentum right now is in Benny's favor as he just put up 5 runs this inning to clutch this game out from the jaws of Mercy Rule. We're looking to see if he can continue piling it on, but Mario's gonna fly out there. Top.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, look at that! 10 runs scored in the last inning. So both players are very capable of putting on some big offenses, and now it's Super's turn to respond. He's really just trying to hammer it in here, keep the momentum up in his favor. But a big inning there from Benny is exactly what he needs, because if he does that again, then he's winning the game.
Absolutely.
But right now it's Super putting runners on 2nd and 3rd.
2nd? Yes, okay.
Yeah. Those runners are going to continue to run. As Purple Toad is now going to put Green Noki home, and that's 3 batters unanswered for Super here. 2 singles and a double, and that's Toadsworth getting on off the first pitch. So Super just taking advantage of maybe Benny throwing too many strikes and just putting some balls in play. So just as quickly as Benny was back in it, he might be back out of it. I don't want to jinx anything, though.
Nothing to jinx. Benny is one of the best offensive players in the world in Mario Superstar Baseball. Super, obviously, an incredible player as well, one of the best.
Yeah. It's a tough matchup.
I believe.
These two have played before. I don't know if they – oh, my God, and the sliding catch from Daisy. Great little stop there, and good heads up from Benny to put Daisy out in left field as Bones takes the mound here. Bones has been making no plays out there, has been looking like a real stinker, but Walu on second base also making a play there. Big at bat for Benny, or for both players.
And
that's out. Wow. So Benny stops the bleeding by catching Super on the perfect steal, and now it is do or die. 6 runs to tie, 7 runs to win, 3 outs to do it for BennyOkay right now. And a slap with KB is not going to land. Yoshi on shortstop making an excellent play on that.
Absolutely. 2 outs left. Benny's got a lot of ground to make up, but it is not impossible, even in the slightest.
But
this is not good.
Yeah.
It's getting harder.
Yeah.
But I believe. Rally caps on.
Every out puts Super one closer to grand finals, which is a huge step for anyone at Bobble. And that's going to do it. Super, ladies and germs, is your first of 2 grand finalists. We're about to see, I think we're about to get the next semifinal game on stream, which is going to be Brian versus Hunter.